Homeland Security Secretary is speaking out over allegations that her husband, Brian, is a crossdresser. Kristi's camp responded to a salacious story posted on Tuesday by the Daily Mail. According to the Daily Mail, Brian took photos of himself wearing these huge, oversized fake breasts and chatted with adult performers in the bimbofication fetish scene, asking and talking about their giant augmented breasts.
Nice.
The report claims that Brian told people he wanted, quote, huge, ridiculous boobs, and other photos allegedly published by the Daily Mail show Brian wearing women's clothing. The full statement that Kristi Noem's camp gave to the Post says, Miss Noem is devastated, the family is blindsided by this, and they ask for privacy and prayers at this time. We will continue to keep you updated as we learn more.
Go ahead, Ronan, comment. I'm going to play the clip of what he looks like while you talk. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to say? Okay.
What's your thoughts on it, Ronan?
My thoughts are, after sleeping with Kristi Noem, anything would be better. Honestly, like this guy, you can't, cross-dressing, whatever you want to do. Listen, everybody has their kinks. Everybody loves what they have to do. But honestly, like, if you look at Kristi Noem, the choice between the two, like, would you not pick cross-dressing rather than sleep with Kristi Noem? I mean, let's be honest.
Erica, what's your thoughts on it?
Okay. All right. I have a saying that I like to say. Being a cross-dresser doesn't necessarily make this man like gay or anything. It's just it's a thing that he enjoys doing. He could very well be heterosexual, unlike strictly fish. However, with that being said, the thing that I like to say is that when Grindr can't fucking do it. When the GOP is in town, Grindr is down. The thing is that it's a lot of men, not just in the public eye, but in regards to like those traditional men, the conservative men, they love for their wives to bend them over and peg them. They enjoy it. They love doing that stuff. So it's like, this isn't surprising to me. I'm old. So this just isn't a surprise to me. I just think it's hilarious that is Kristi Noem's husband, because it's fucking Kristi Noem. She's fucking awful. And like any type of humiliation that she can receive, I'm perfectly okay with it. I'm just going to be honest about it.
Kim, you said you had something to say about it. What's your thoughts?
Oh, no, I fully support. Yeah. I completely agree with everything Erica just said. She said a lot better than I would have. But yeah, I mean, he can do whatever he wants. I also know a lot of straight men who like to get pegged. I've tried. I can't find a guy that would let me peg him, but others,
right?
yeah.
Listen, let's be honest. If you didn't want guys to get pegged, then why'd you put the G-spot in their butt? Let's be honest.
That part.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I want to play another person that's been accused of being gay and let you guys get their thoughts on it, because they were walking around with a pink wand at Disney.
All right, hold on. Before we move past this, I have one comment.
Go ahead.
I think it is interesting. I truly believe Kristi Noem and her husband are in a lavender marriage of sorts, because she has been in an open relationship with Corey Lewandowski, who at this point in time there has been a lot of suspicion on him taking bribes, because he is the gatekeeper to DHS, and he has literally sitting on the meetings and so on and so forth, even though he does not have any sort of position there at all whatsoever. So like, this is a huge breaking story of all of the fraud, and multiple corporations, like private prison corporations, are coming forward and saying Corey Lewandowski said if we don't pay him, just like the mafia, then they're not going to get these contracts. And now they're looking allegedly at starting lawsuits against the government, because they're like, what do you mean? We were doing business the last 20 years. And then all of a sudden, since I didn't agree to pay Corey, now you're dropping all of my contracts at all of these private prisons and entities that they operate and that they have been operating. So the plot does thicken. I bet they're in a lavender marriage. I bet he's probably gay, because his wife be hanging out with Corey, and he's traveled and followed her from the West all the way to Washington. So, and they've been like this for years. This is not like some new thing. So they're probably in a little bit of a lavender marriage. I hope it works out for them.
We don't even need to watch. We don't need to watch soap operas. Real life is much more interesting.
The TMZ angle of this is that she actually found two people that would sleep with her. I mean, while she's in Washington, who's scaring all the children in Derry? Honestly, like, I mean.
So Mia, you a Ken tonight, but Lindsey Graham is the person. Here's the clip.
News right now, Lindsey Graham's stay at Disney World
He needs
was
to be on a
actually more
registry.
extensive than he
What kind of
previously
old
let on.
grumpy
TMZ
man with
has
no
been
kids and
tracking
no
Lindsey
grandkids
Graham
hangs out
and
with
other
Disney
Republican lawmakers
dressed
got a
staying
joke
like
in
for
him?
this.
Washington, D.C.
I have a
during
joke
the
for this,
ongoing
and I
government
posted this
shutdown.
done quite well.
Lindsey
I
Graham
gotta say
said
it.
that he just did a quick stopover in Orlando before heading back to South Carolina. He saw some friends, he moved on. This is actually new images released by TMZ showing Lindsey Graham in the tangled area of Magic Kingdom holding what appears to be some type of fairy wand. This is Lindsey Graham walking around. So there's no issue with a lawmaker going to Disney World or any amusement park or any vacation. No issue about it at all. The issue that many people are saying is that, well, he's here while the government is shut down. He's flying while TSA agents are still not getting fully paid. And he's in Disney World instead of doing his job in Washington, D.C. Let me know what you think. As always, spread the word.
So Erica, you were the one that said the conservative men some of them are secretly homosexual, and Lindsey Graham has been accused of this multiple times. People like Nick Fuentes, people like Tim Scott, the list goes on and on. So what's your thoughts?
Oh, Leslie Jordan needs to come out of the closet like ASAP already. Because the thing about it is that I am such a live and let live type of person. I don't care that man went to darn Disneyland or Disney World or whatever by himself. Like, have fun, do you? All right. I don't care how he even wants to live his life, as long as I think someone else mentioned, as long as you leave kids alone, because it's between two consenting adults. I don't care. Like, live your life. Yet when the choices that you make when you have that position of power affects other people's lives, then by all means, I do care. He needs to be honest with himself. He needs to be honest with the world. And you know what? Stop abusing, the queer community, gay people, because you can't be honest with who you are. You're afraid to live in your authentic truth. All right. When that man dies, the stories that we're going to hear, I can't wait, actually. I'm looking forward to the docuseries.
Okay.
I want to add to that. Lindsey Graham isn't allowed to be gay. He's disowned. He's not allowed to be gay. We don't want him. Well, I'm not gay, but on behalf of all of my gay friends, we disown Lindsey Graham. He's not allowed to be gay. He can't. Mm-mm.
Listen. I'm just going to tell you right now. He said he wanted to go where all the kids were, and they took him to Disney World, but he thought he was going to Epstein Island. Okay.
Oh my God.
For sure. You're watching right now, hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell to know when we go live. Mia, what's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are we need to be praying for a freelance journalist. Her name is Shelley Kittleson. She has been kidnapped in Iraq by Hezbollah, and the United States government and the Iraqi government have no idea who they are. They do have one person in custody, and this story is not getting any traction at all. She was literally just snatched right out front of her hotel. This just happened, I believe, today or late last night. So we need to be praying for Shelley. She is an American woman in a very dangerous area, and hopefully we can bring her home safe.
For sure.
Awesome.
Ronan, thank you. You were a great guest. What's your final thoughts?
I think that, again, like I said it before, this country has enough problems that we need to stay out of other countries and maybe focus on the people that are in this country. Because right now we're seeing a lot of money, seeing a lot of efforts to help spread democracy across the globe. But yet we have kids that are homeless. We have kids that are going to school worried about the Second Amendment taking them out. They don't have lunch, but yet the Congress people do. We've got billions of dollars to spend across the globe, but we can't give SNAP benefits to people that need it. We don't have universal health care, but Israel does. We don't have university for our people that are graduating high school, but Israel does. We spend more time trying to help other countries and help the people that generate the billions of dollars in taxes that we're using and spreading across the country. And the only person who's actually getting rich right now is the Tangerine Twat Waffle in the Oval Circus.
Thank you. Erica, you were a great guest. What's your final thoughts?
Thank you for having me again. It was a lot of fun. Again, I don't know where the camera is, so I don't know where I'm looking. But my final thoughts are that the United States of America continues to lie to the people. We're not trying to liberate anyone. We're definitely not trying to do a regime change in Iran. We're trying to get rid of Iran. All right. So that way that we can have control and help Israel be the power in the Middle East. My final thoughts is that liberation does not come without revolution. And so until we have that liberation, guys, then let's do this. Let's exercise our civic duty, get out there and vote. It's going to be for harm reduction, because at the end of the day, we live in this system. And so again, until we're ready to dismantle it, just do what we can, vote for candidates that are going, unfortunately, to do the least harm. I fucking hate saying that. I'm sorry if I don't know if I can curse here. I just really hate saying that. But let's get candidates in there who are going to do the least harm. And I have so many more thoughts that I wish we had the time to actually say them. But I'll just leave it at that.
We'll definitely bring both of you guys back, and we definitely appreciate you guys for coming. Kimberly, what's your final thoughts?
Am I unmuted? There I am. I love that, Erica. I'll go further. Vote third party. Write someone in. Stop voting for the Democrats. Stop voting for the Republicans. I believe in civil disobedience. I believe in political revolutions as well. I just want to close by saying, honestly, it took me like 2 hours to make this video. Can you guys please go support me? I responded to this guy who made a clip about me. His name is Older Millennial. And I did a little response. Can you guys please go like it and follow me and follow the new party and wearing my new party shirt? I posted it on TikTok. And it was nice meeting you guys, Ronan and Erica.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you all. Thank you for having me
Kimberly,
again.
you should have spoke Spanish in the video. You need to make a Spanish version, because that would have sent them over the edge if you did it in Spanish.
I did a little bit in my story. I put, yo que le hice este way? Like, what did I do to this guy? Damn it. Next time I'm going to consult with you.
You got to, because it would put them over the edge. They hate people that are Hispanic, a lot of them. So you need to. You need to.
Yeah. Before I make a response video next time, I'm gonna consult with you.
Yeah, I love burning people. He's just an idiot that is trying to monopolize on whatever you're doing to try to bolster his, because he doesn't create his own content. He just steals everybody else's and just breeds hate.
Yeah. So my whole thing was they're completely illogical, and then his response to me was completely illogical. So yeah.
Well,
sorry, Greg.
Kim, just realize this one thing. Everybody on these platforms, they seem to respond to hate, and he's using the hate, just like Charlie Kirk. Everybody responds to the hate, but when you're spreading a good message, not as many people do. The premise of everyone will complain about a bad restaurant experience, but they only tell 2 or 3 people when they have a good one. It's the same thing about TikTok and the older millennial.
I'm going to play the clip, Kim, so here it is.
So he's not really good at dating.
Are you going to play the whole thing? Okay, cool.
The Greater Israel Project, and his response was completely illogical.
There's no logical defense of Zionism or the Greater Israel Project.
It doesn't require defense.
Yes, it does. That's why you're defensive.
Zionism is just a belief that the Israeli people have a right to exist and live in that area.
That's literally not what Zionism is. Anyone defending Zionism or the Greater Israel Project, like my friend here, need to defend it, because in order to maintain an ethno-religious supremacist state, you need to forcibly remove all the Palestinians.
And the fact that you think it does, that's the problem.
The problem is that Israel is murdering people. They're torturing people, displacing people, starving people. They're expanding their borders. And in order to continue expanding their borders, they have to continue murdering, torturing, displacing, starving people.
There's no other country on this fucking planet that you are saying needs to defend their right to exist. Israel has an argument against any fucking nation on the planet. But you do about Israel.
I literally didn't say that. And it's a straw man. It's illogical.
That's insane. That's fucking stupid.
Ad hominems, logical fallacies. What are we doing here?
Israel and Zionism does not need a defense in an argument of why they get to exist, of why they get to live.
You're conflating Zionism and the Greater Israel Project with people's right to live? What?
Any of you that think that Jews or Israel need to explain to you why they get to exist, fuck you.
Bro, are you okay? 2 points. I said there's no logical defense of Zionism or the Greater Israel Project. You have to defend Zionism and the Greater Israel Project because the ends do not justify the means. Second point, even if you don't think you are defending Zionism or the Greater Israel Project, which you are, your attempt to rationalize or justify it is still illogical, as seen in your response. If you're open to a longer, in-depth, in-substance conversation, please reach.
Kim?
Oh, thanks for sharing the whole thing. I feel weird, so awkward watching people watch me. But
For
thank
sure.
you.
For sure. Well, thank you to our guests for coming. I'll be hosting all week. Like I said, Nora's on break. We do this every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Like we always say on the New Party, always vote. Have a good night. Erica,